Well, good morning. Welcome once again to my back step. Not quite the video I had planned for today. It's going to be a mostly sit by the fire and stay warm day. But most of the snow that we had all went away. It rained for like 4 days after. Then last night we got a little bit of more snow. Let's have a look in here now. Let's see how this held up. Oh, it's snowy in there. Look at that. Oh, can you see? Okay, can you see what I'm seeing? Yeah. Nothing too major. I'm gonna get this closed back up. First thing I gotta do is get a fire going. Now, I'm not going to use my little wood stove today because, like I said before, I want to see the difference. And today is a good day for it because it is cold here today. So today is a good day to see just how well this fireplace will keep me warm as compared to my stove. I already know it's going to be warmer. I also already know it's going to be smokier. I got to fix up that tarp on the outside. It's, for whatever reason, it's all the way in now. I believe I got it on the wrong side. Oh, it's hitting the camera now. Okay, that's going to be first. Okay, I know at one point I moved it on the inside of that post so that I could get more closure up on top, but because of the wind I had to put it on the outside of that post because it was, I really got to readjust it. It's after the yellow rope over there is after coming off and everything, so I'm not too worried about it today. I got to get a fire going because that little bit of doing stuff, I don't have gloves or nothing on. My hands are getting really cold. So, fire, food, water, shelter. Oh, I got shelter. Fire, food, got food. Water, got water. Fire! Fire's the most important thing right now. I got a good few little splits already. I just gotta make some stuff for kindling. Got my Mora Love my Moronite. Let's do it. Right into the fireplace. And I got lots of twigs in there. Nothing fancy. My barbecue lighter. Yeah, it's smokier for sure, but it's giving off more heat. The smoke is bailing out pretty quick. And it's only till I get it well established, then it shouldn't be too smoky at all. As you can see, a little bit of dust of snow on my wood, nothing major. I need to get that wall blocked off. That was supposed to be my project for today, to get that wall blocked off, but it's way too windy. I got a little different drink for me today. I need some now. I'm thirsty. Juice. Good. I'll lay it down here. Look at that cold air that's coming in. Yeah, there's definitely heat coming out of that fire now. Also got something a little bit different to cook up for you guys today. It's not really cooking, it's more reheating, but it is different. I'll hurt my knee again. I had my knee in some way doing this. For a long time I couldn't even kneel down. So it's not good to be cracking stuff over your knees. Even though you see so many of us out there doing it. It's not a good thing to be doing. There's snow melting back off of my stove already. You see it? All this is melted, all the rocks are coming clear. These rocks heat up and they'll give off a lot of residual heat. So you don't need to, well, you do need to feed fire, but they'll give off extra heat. Similar principle of having an actual fireplace. Smoky. The rocks in the fireplace heat up and they radiate heat in your house. And these rocks heat up, they'll radiate heat in my shoulder. You know, this little back wall here behind me that's done in patches is doing way better than the big wall in front of me that's a single sheet. Amazing, isn't it? Alright, I'm just going to sit and stoke the fire for a little while, guys, and I'll get back with you in a little bit. Like I said, I'm not out here now with any projects or anything in mind for today. I just want to see how warm am I going to stay here today. The current temperature is minus 10 degrees Celsius. So it's pretty cold. And we got wind gusts up to 100 kilometers. So that's 60 miles per hour. I know that from looking at speedometers in the car. But yeah, so that's my goal for today, is to just see how warm I can stay here by the fire. And of course have a nice little lunch with you guys. So, I'll get back with you in a bit. Just going to keep feeding this. It's burning really good now though. That's a little better. I put a rock on the outside there on the bottom. I retied the middle and it snugged it up all around. Stop it from bellowing in and out, in and out. Because that makes, I think that's making the, well, it's definitely making the snow come around here more. But I think it was also causing the smoke and the heat to dissipate, because as soon as I stepped in here and closed that, there's a ton of heat building up already. Like, it's getting warm, so that's good. That's what I wanted. And this is now out of the way, and I can put you guys back over here. it's that whole side's going to need to be redone eventually. I know that. What I might do is take this tarp that I just fixed up that's behind you guys and move that on the outside of the step to cover up all these little holes and put a new tarp up over here. That could be a plan. I'll just get a little blue, one of those little blue poly tarps like I got from around, and that's what I'll use over here again for now. So yeah, nice warm fire. Snow is melting all around me. Only thing that could make this better is if I was in the middle of the woods. Then I wouldn't have so much wind because the trees would be blocking all the wind. So that would be better again. Well, you can see it's snowing. It's calling for snow squalls all day today, so it could be snowing heavy for a few minutes and then it could stop. And then snow again heavy for a few minutes. And stop. But you can see, watch. Go to the crack. Is it going to focus? It's not going to focus. It's not going to focus. I don't know if you can see it out there or not. But it's coming down pretty good right at the moment. So yeah, snow on my back step. Again. When you stand up in here, you can feel the smoke when you're stood up, especially over next to the openings. But when I'm sat down here now, there's nothing. It's great. It's perfect. So, it's working the way I want it to. And my legs are actually getting hot. Like, hot. So there's tons of heat coming off there. A little bit more refinement. And, like I said, if I close up all those gaps in that wall and refine it a little bit more, I'll have myself a nice little spot out here. So yeah, it's working good. Ever have one of those ones where you're really restless? That's what it was last night. I did not sleep good at all. And now my mind is running. Yep. Thinking a lot about the future of my back step. What do I want to accomplish with it? It's all just fun. That wind is something else. I hope it's coming out on the camera. So I'm going to be putting my soup on. That's what I have. Let me show you. Well, I got a chicken leg here that I might heat up. I might or might not. But I am gonna have this. What is this? It's pea soup. Homemade. That's the stuff to fill your belly. Yep. So, maybe in a few minutes. Well, yeah. Wind keeps turning, pushing on my tarp. Making the smoke swirl around. The old fire pit definitely gives off more heat than the wood stove, which I know. Anyway, it's just, it is like, you gotta take it for what it is, because in a little enclosed spot, I have to deal with smoke. With the wood stove, I don't. So, you know, take it as it is. Yep. Let's get something to eat going. Move this around and get some, whoopsie. Well, I'm going to need my gloves for that, ain't I? That happened because I took it off when I was putting my shavings in. There. Right on. Let's do it here. I'll use my stove for a table. Pea soup. As you can see, as it cools, it thickens like you wouldn't believe. So, add just a little bit of water. Oh my, there's ice in there. Now this really only got to warm. Get it off with the salts there. Get that water mixed through. Done. Now it's just wait and let it warm up. Yeah, got my trusty spork. Definitely gonna need this to eat my soup. You gotta have a spoon to eat soup. Right? I could just drink it out of the pot, I suppose, but no. It's already steaming on. This actually won't take long to heat up. That's good. It's hot enough. Couple of minutes, that's all it took. It's because it was fresh, see, it's not frozen or nothing like that. Just a little bit of fresh pea soup. And I got my bottle of juice. Keep that over here in the cold. Piece of salt meat, look. That's it. Nice hot soup. Nice hot soup on a cold winter's day. I think I'm just going to have this. I'm not going to heat up the chicken. I'll take chicken back in that man. Yum. I'm going to go have this and I'll get back with it. Alrighty. Now that was good. Now let's get a jump on clean up, hey? Yeah, don't mind my sport. Nice cold water. Oh my God. My water has been sitting there in the tin. Stainless steel. It's actually forming ice crystals. So that'll give you an idea how cold it is. I'll get juice. That's really cold too. Didn't take long for it to cool off. It wasn't this cold when I came out with it. Oh my God. So long ago, I had said one of the reasons I like to do this outdoorsy stuff is to start to help get myself back in shape. Now, you guys have been, hot. You guys have been with me through all of my adventures since then. But not my lifestyle changes. Whereas I cut out some foods I was eating. I also cut down on what I was eating. And it's been working. You might not notice it a whole lot. I certainly didn't. I didn't feel like I was noticing it a whole lot. But I do know I used to weigh 150 odd pounds. The other day when I stepped 150, 250. Listen to me, I wish it was 150. It's 250 odd pounds I used to weigh. So now, the other day when I stepped on the scale, I was very pleasantly surprised when it said 201. It's like 50 pounds down in the past. Well, really in the past few months. It's a slow process, I know that. It's not ever going to be a quick thing. My last little mini towel. Plop. It's never going to be a real quick thing, you know. That's just the way it is. It takes time. Whoa, that is way too much. So I was very happy. Whoa, very happy with that. So what I'm doing is working. And I know sometimes when I go on my little adventures and stuff like that, I'll bring chips just as a treat. I'll bring some chips or something along those lines. Just as, like, because I know how much, I know when I go on my hikes, I know I go far. It's really difficult to get up these first hills. You're going from 10 feet above sea level to about 400 feet above sea level within I don't know the exact distance, but it's steep uphill. It's like 45 degree, mostly 45 degree up. So it's a climb to get up to that level. Once you get up on that level, then it's pretty flat. It's ups and downs, peaks and valleys, but it's not as bad. So I know when I go on my hikes, I burn a lot of calories. So if I take a bag of chips and a Pepsi and a bar for my snack, I'm not worried about that. I burn it off. 90% of the time, I don't bring soft drinks and that with me anyway. It's usually just canteens of water. Now this year for Christmas, my wife got me one of the little fold-up chairs so I don't have to sit on the ground all the time, which is great. She also got me a nice little tarp. One of my friends also got me a canteen that is, well, it's a thermos, it's not a canteen. So I can put ice in there and have really cold drink water while I'm gone. It holds a liter. Now I've been drinking a liter of water every single morning. I've been drinking about, one of my biggest lifestyle changes I think would have to be, I cut out a lot of snacking. and I drink water instead. That alone made a really big difference. Boy, it's hot now. Made a really big difference in me being able to keep weight off. Just washed up my stuff. It's amazing, really, the amount of difference a small little lifestyle change can make. I was amazed. I was very happy with it. Only got a little bit to clean up today, guys. Strawberries first. But yeah. So my lifestyle change is working. Now the biggest thing is going to see when I climb up the hill now next, which I'm hoping to do for my next video, guys. I'm hoping to get out and make you guys an actual outdoors video. Which would be a nice change of pace. I do have some work to do on my bags. I got some new cloths. Some new old cloths, I should say. I got some stuff to replenish and stuff to get put together for my trip to outside. Sorry about the intermittent talking, guys. I get distracted when I'm doing something else. I just stop talking. But yeah, back on topic. My whole little trip down the road to a better lifestyle has certainly been working. I just needed the proper motivation, I think, and that's you guys. Actually, believe it or not, my motivation stems from me wanting to get out and do videos. I want to do them. It's not something that I have to do, obviously. Nobody has to do it. But I want to. Because I enjoy doing it. It makes me happy. Like I said, I don't get to go as much as I would like. Hoping that's changed now for this year. I'm hoping. And I'm hoping to be able to get you guys to come along on lots of great adventures with me. My biggest thing, I think, for this year is I want to go back to my small camp and I want to rebuild it better, way better than what it is. So some stuff will probably stay there. But I'm thinking a lot of the stuff that's there is going to be stripped and rebuilt completely from scratch. Oh, there it is. So that's my goal. And that camp is not that far away. So yeah, I'll take my chicken back here with me. I have that for a snack later tonight. Fire pit's burned right down to ash now. Believe it or not, there's still tons of heat coming from that. Wouldn't that be nice to throw a steak on now, what? My next trip, whether I'm here or I'm out, I'm taking a steak with me. I want to have a steak on the fire. No, man. Yeah, I'm just sitting here now for another little bit, guys, and I am going to take in the heat from this fire. I'm going to drink up the rest of my water, which is so cold. I might drink up the rest of my juice. Which is also super cold. Even though it's a cold day out, I love a cold drink. A really cold drink of water. If I can get water that's running off of ice, best. My thermos that I got, I put ice in it, and the ice lasted 3 days. 3 days? 2.5 days. 3 days. So that was really good. So I know that if I go down in the back, I could probably take a couple of my canteen full of water, my thermos full of ice water. When my thermos is empty, I can dump my canteen water in my thermos to cool it off, because the ice will still be in there. So that's great. So I will have a cold drink down in the woods all day. I got some plans for this this little shelter area. I'm gonna try to make my own little oasis. Figure that one out. It's all up here. It's just getting it done. That's the thing. And if I can get it done the way I want, it's going to be a nice little getaway spot. Yeah, for sure. It's going to take lots of work though. I'm not going to say what projects I got because I want them to be surprises. I want them to be projects that is going to be like, wow, cool type thing as I'm doing it, like, you know. So I want you guys to see them as I'm doing them, not me talk about them forever and possibly not get some of them done, because there's a good chance I won't get some of them done. But there's one or two things in particular I really want to work on. So. We'll see how it goes. Gotta start thinking of the stuff I need to take with me for the do this too. Well guys, I'm all cleaned up. Fire's just about out. I got my bottle of water there to dump on it, as usual. Not that I would have to right now. My only real issue is the wind, but everything is covered in a little layer of snow, so even if I left it, it's fine. But I'm not going to leave it for safety reasons. It's fire. Put it out when you're done with it. That's the way fire works. Put it out when you're done with it. So yeah, I will take this opportunity to say like, subscribe and share, guys. Don't forget to be safe and have fun. And the most important thing is you guys are watching. That's great. I appreciate everyone that has subscribed to me, and I appreciate everyone that is watching my videos. You know, I never would have thought I'd be this far along as what I am. And it's great, guys. Thank you. On another note, I received a letter in the mail from Outlaw Camper. He's doing fine. He's making a comeback. He will be back. He also sent me, I'm going to have to put up a little picture of it later. He sent me a prototype sticker for Outlaw Camp. It is amazing. I love it. I think you guys are going to love it too. I will show it to you. I will have a link to his channel in my description. This is an amazing guy. I'm so glad he's okay. I'm so glad everything is fine. And he'll be back when he's good and ready. It's Outlaw Camp. You know, it's Jack. Jack's not going to apologize for nothing, and nor he shouldn't. You know, it is what it is. And like he says, this is trademark Outlaw Camp. If all you got is what you got, then that's what you got. That's all you got, or something like that. But it's on his sticker, which is cool. Yeah, so there's that. So anyway, guys, until next time, be safe and have fun, everybody. That's what it's all about. Catch you on the next one.